Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, September 19th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Happy Friday Eve, one of my favorite days. And get ready for some amazing guests on today's show. Coming up, drink out for the Dome. In the spirit of preservation, the Astrodome Conservancy launches October cocktail-focused fundraising campaign. They're going to be live in studio, shaking things up. And do you ever ask yourself, what am I gonna do next in life? All the time. Well, author Pamela Lamp, she can actually help you figure it out. She has a new book titled Do the Next Thing, and she's gonna be joining us live in studio. Speaking of amazing women, over the last 20 years, Ann Taylor and Loft have been helping to advance the Breast Cancer Research Foundation's mission to prevent and cure breast cancer. They're going to be joining us to talk about the Sisterhood of Strength campaign. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started, and as always, we begin with today's Top Talkers. The most followed YouTuber in the world is facing a huge lawsuit along with Amazon over an upcoming reality show. Have you guys heard about this? James Donaldson, famously known as Mr. Beast, and Amazon were actually hit with a sexual harassment and chronic mistreatment lawsuit. Mr. Beast was accused of mistreating participants in his $5 million game show. According to reports, contestants faced unfair conditions and sexual harassment while participating in the show, The Beast Games. Legal documents submitted in a LA court on Monday suggest that participants were underpaid, denied adequate meal breaks, and not given proper rest periods. Mr. Beast's show is considered the largest live game show globally. The release date for the Beast Games has not yet been announced. Let's bring producer Bree into the chat. I have to confess, I had no idea who Mr. Beast was.
I mean, to be frank, I don't really know him much either. I just know that he's been doing a lot of good.
Yeah, you brought that to my attention. I think it's important to showcase that. Okay.
I believe, I'm not really sure, but I believe he went to Africa and made like a lot of water wells.
Oh.
So he was kind of like popular from that as well. From, of course, YouTube, but he's doing a lot of good things. So it's kind of crazy to see that now he's in the light for something bad. And
yeah,
I mean,
fall from grace.
Yeah, like I said in the newsroom, it's like a fall from grace. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false.
I don't know. This just sounds like a really big undertaking. It's a beast of an undertaking, if you will. And then these conditions and unions, like, I don't know, this could get messy.
It just sounds like a sweatshop.
Kind of.
No breaks, nothing. Like that.
And wasn't it being filmed in July?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hot.
Yeah. I don't know. Sounds more like the Hunger Games, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. We will continue to keep you posted on that one.
Yes, we will.
Meanwhile, we've been talking about this one since yesterday. Bree, a bride and groom decided to say I don't to some friends and family ahead of their wedding day. So a Reddit post by a relative says that they actually received a, are you ready for this? You are not invited invitation. What? The relative explained, saying the wedding venue was hours away from where everyone lived, and the couple chose to keep the guest list small due to a tight budget. The post added that the bride and groom were going to send cards to uninvited guests, writing, quote, "You are in our hearts on this special day." Safe to say the relative's reaction was not wedding appropriate. Whoa, where's Emily Post where you need her? Queen of etiquette.
I mean, to be fair, that it is kind of like a blow, especially when you expect to be there. But at least they were notified beforehand, because say they actually go there and they're not on the wedding list, and then they have to go home. And then it said they were hours away from where everyone is.
First of all, never assume you're invited to a wedding.
Yes.
Ever. I told you what happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, people brought a +1 without telling me they were bringing a +1.
So
I don't think people realize until you're planning a wedding, all those lovely meals.
Yes.
Yeah, my parents were paying for them.
Yeah.
So if you bring a child to a wedding where I said no children, and then you demand the child have an adult meal. I know my mom's just like seething again at home. And I found out literally as I was about to walk down the aisle that there was this extra guest. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Having a child eat an adult meal is crazy.
Yes.
And I'm sure he or she didn't finish it.
Of course not. They would love chicken nuggets. And I also would have loved to have, you know, it was a lot of money each plate at my wedding.
Yeah.
But I do think this is in very poor taste. I think why they sent that, though, is because they want gifts. So you're not invited to the wedding.
At least give us a gift, you know?
Like, give me a gift. No.
Yeah.
I think it's very tacky.
Yeah,
very tacky.
it is kind of tacky.
They're probably really young. Young and dumb.
I mean, but I kind of see why they did that. At least they did that beforehand and not have to cause any kind of farce because they weren't on a guest list. Like me, when I have a wedding, there will be a guest list. And if you're not on it, you're not allowed.
Yeah, no. You have a guest list and then you have someone that mans the guest list.
Yes.
I did. It was very, and I kept ours intimate. It was still a large wedding, but I kept it intimate to all of those that I wanted. I found out my cousin's getting married and she's like getting married and told people already, no, you can't come. I guess it's a wedding in Italy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to be careful. Be really careful.
But that's what they want, so
yeah.
Really.
But I don't. That's bad etiquette, Bree. Don't ever do that, okay?
I'll try.
All right, Mama Maggie says. All right, so the women, though, I'm excited about this, who inspired the movie Hidden Figures, have been recognized with Congress's highest honor at a medal ceremony. The families of Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, Mary Jackson, and Christine Darden were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal at the U.S. Capitol. Although Darden was absent, she still watched the ceremony from her Connecticut home. The 4 black women were honored for their work in the early days of the space program. A medal was also given to the women who worked as mathematicians, engineers, and human computers on space missions from the 1930s to the 1970s. This is well-deserved and well overdue, Bree. I mean, and this means a lot to you. I really love this.
Yes, like one of the icebreaker questions I was telling Maggie behind the scenes were, what is a movie that changed your life? And Hidden Figures was actually one of them. Because coming from someone who's a person of color who was also such a math geek, to see someone that's just like you on a screen, like within 5 minutes of watching it in the movie theaters, I burst into tears.
Oh.
Like, honestly, I ain't say it, but as I was researching on this, like, I started bursting into tears too. Because it was just, it's such a monumental thing to see that women of color are in STEM fields.
Yeah.
And that's such a male-dominated career.
Yeah, there's so many different barriers.
And then they were doing math before calculators were made. Come on now.
I mean, I told you I am not good at math. My husband's a mathlete, but I told you how impressed I am with you. You are so incredibly smart, Bree, and look at what you're doing. Some young girls watching at home and seeing producer Bree making a difference. So you're continuing a legacy of these women. So
I love that. I'm honored to actually have that I'm actually doing something where someone is actually looking at me and seeing that I'm making a difference, and hopefully I impact someone's life.
You know you are. And you've already impacted my life, so I'm really proud of you.
Oh, don't make me cry on it.
I know, we're all gushy. I know, and I'll give you a hug, and you know you love hugs.
I do.
I'm having you warm up to my big old mama hugs. All right, stay tuned. We're going to give you all a big hug at home, and we have some special guests live after the break.
Friendship goals.
Ooh, that deserves a hip bump. Get the bumping.
The Neighborhood. Weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Today's healthcare system can feel like a factory. That's why Village Medical is changing primary care. Here, your primary care doctor works with a whole team to coordinate your care. You get their time, you get their attention, you get the help you need. Village Medical, the new way to well.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it the most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase, your benefit will never decrease, there's no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. By calling now, you'll lock in the lowest rate possible. Call now for your free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. You have no obligation. Call now.
It'll be raining cats and dogs again. Time to waterproof with Gorilla.
Waterproof with Gorilla? Yeah! Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal.
Of course.
Spray it, tape it, spread it, brush it to stop and prevent leaks. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Rise, 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 and thrive.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for over 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition, when you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
Catch the action in Bristol with racing legend Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Off we go!
In the NASCAR Xfinity Series, live this Friday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the CW.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. I'm so excited because drink out for the Dome. In the spirit of preservation, the Astrodome Conservancy is launching October cocktail-focused fundraising campaign. And we have 2 special guests joining us with more. Introduce yourselves.
Beth Jackson. I'm the Executive Director of the Astrodome Conservancy.
Hi there, I'm Ryan Soroka. I'm Chief Experience Officer at Eighth Wonder and Bayou City Hemp.
Chief Experience Officer. I want that title. That's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. More on that to come. But first, let's talk about this event.
We are so excited, Maggie. We've got a fun Saturday lined up. The Astrodome Conservancy, of course, is the voice of the Astrodome on behalf of the people of Houston and Harris County. We advocate for reusing the dome, and what better way to celebrate than to come out, have a cocktail, have a mocktail, and be with other dome lovers. So Saturday, September 21st, we'll be at Eighth Wonder Brewery, hosted by our friend and board member Ryan Soroka, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got drinks, we've got music, there will be a market with vendors, vintage Astro gear and Astrodome wares, so it should be a whole lot of fun. Weather's going to be great, and we encourage everyone to come out.
And speaking of gear, I mean, I am here for this.
Appreciate it,
and
yes.
this is the perfect spot to host it. I mean, Eighth Wonder, just saying.
Yes, Maggie, it's pretty obvious. We love the Astrodome. We pay tribute to the great modern marvel, the great Eighth Wonder of the world, by naming the brewery after it. And of course, we'll be featuring Dome Foam, the the light suds that were once served at the Astrodome. We have our own tribute, and we'll be making some mocktails featuring Ocho Verde, our cannabis spirit. So you've got some options for folks, and it should be a fun time, family-friendly event. It should be a great cause, raise awareness for the Astrodome Conservancy.
Why is it so important for you to raise awareness and be on the board?
Well, personally, I have great memories growing up in the Astrodome. I'm born and raised in Houston. I have countless Astros memories, Oilers memories. Yeah. We were just talking about the last ticket event I went to at the Astrodome was the rodeo, seeing Bob Dylan at the rodeo. Way. That was 2002. But why do we need to preserve it? Well, this is a historic landmark. This is a building that put Houston on the map. Here in the United States and globally. And unfortunately, Houston has a poor track record of tearing down our history, and we are all about preserving this amazing piece of history, and it can be repurposed and reused. It's paid off by the taxpayers. We own it. Let's make something wonderful again in that space.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
I'm saying cheers to that. Again, tell everybody where they can go out, because your passion, I I got chills. I want to come out and support. I love hearing things like this.
Excellent. Well, this Saturday we'll be at 8th Wonder Brewery from 12 noon until 6 p.m. The party starts at noon. We'll be there all afternoon. So drop by, stay for a while, bring the family. It's a family-friendly event. And then join us in October. We've got some great bars and restaurants around Houston. Home Run Dugout.
That's right.
Ale and Ivy up in Spring, Patterson Park.
You got the Pit Room. You've got the Rail Yard. There's lots of places around town that are going to be joining in on the cause. So find a spot and come out, enjoy a beverage, and support the Dome.
Well,
Drink out for the Dome.
Thank you guys so much. Cheers to you and a great cause. You know, I mean, I think I want to go to this. Take May and take Hefe. Hefe absolutely loves sports. So we have to go and see all the old Astros stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so much fun. And he's a huge Astros fan, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, you've seen the man cave. We should start selling tickets to my husband's man cave. I mean, it is so impressive. He is so meticulous. People are like, you let your husband have a man cave? I'm like, have you seen it? It's like you walk in, and now he's doing it where it's like Cooperstown. So it's like all vintage.
Cooperstown? I've never heard of that.
That's where all the Hall of Fame is.
Really?
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. All of the legends of baseball.
Wow.
Oh, honey, come on over. Hefe will give you a tour.
I've never known that.
He'll be so proud that I'm like his PR person. And we don't even charge admission yet.
You're going to be out there selling tickets?
I think May should be there. She's so darn cute in her Astros things. Ticket, please.
Oh, that's... Oh, my gosh.
Maybe I'll do a side hustle. Come on, kid. Ticket, please. Yeah, sell some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Anyways, it is going to be hot, so you do need a cold one.
Oh, 100% today. Our expected high, Maggie, 97 degrees. That could actually tie a record for today. So, yeah, record-breaking heat potential for your Thursday. But that's not really what I'm concerned with. I'm more concerned with our feels like temperatures. So let me turn them on here for you. Thursday, 106 in Houston. And along the coastline, also about 105 to 107. 103 for tomorrow, 101 on Saturday. Still upper 90s for Sunday and Monday. So our hot weather trend continues. Right now, as you step outside, 81 degrees, dew point at 77. So what does that equal? A feels like temperature of 88 degrees. And Galveston right now, 85. But I just checked at the airport, Maggie. Their heat index right now is at 102. Yes, it is going to be a very, very hot Thursday. Let me go ahead and move on over here to your feels like temperatures. I'm going to start the clock for 10 a.m. this morning, and there it is. Triple digits in Galveston, upper 90s for Houston. As we roll into the afternoon, potentially 107. It is going to be so hot outside, everybody. Please remember to check your back seats. It's just too dangerous right now for any living thing, baby or dogs, to be left in the car. Meanwhile, tomorrow morning, not much relief here. Mid 80s in Houston, upper 70s further north, and then again, another hot day to end off the work week, Maggie. 104 in Sugar Land, 103 in Houston, Conroe 101. So what's happening? We have an area of high pressure that's just dominating Texas right now, and it is sizzling us. But also, we could see a little stray shower sneak in here in Maggie. Did you get rain yesterday?
No, I don't think so.
What? I did. I got one of those 10% isolated showers yesterday.
You should go buy a lotto ticket.
I know, and I'm just telling my husband, I'm like, oh, good thing I said that yesterday. Okay, so today, again, it's going to be the same scenario. Futurecast here, maybe a little light shower here and there, but it's going to be a 10% chance, very isolated, just like yesterday's. Tomorrow morning, a few clouds, and then we'll run again this scenario of hot weather, then a slight chance of maybe an isolated shower along the coastline mainly. Also want to point out we do have some fog to the north and also to the west. Columbus right now, visibility at 0. Looking at the extended forecast, that heat continues into this weekend, and look at that, Sunday, the first day of fall. Come on, we're still going to be a few ticks above where we should be for this time of year, but next week, finally, we're getting a little bit of a breakdown on this ridge of high pressure. We could see some showers developing. I have about a 30% chance for Monday and Tuesday. The highest chances I'm seeing right now, Maggie, is Wednesday. That, of course, could fluctuate a little bit, but at least we do have a chance of rain.
You're saying there's a chance. Also, I got some new fall clothes, and I'm just like, looking at them and waiting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't we just manifest it?
Let's do it.
Okay, it is fall.
It's
It is
fall.
fall.
It's gonna be fall.
I've got
It
my
is fall.
leggings ready.
It is. Oh.
Leggings are ready.
Leggings.
Tights, yes.
Okay, I was like,
Fleece
leggings?
tights.
Let's talk about. We'll talk off. I need to approve of this wardrobe choice. All right, well, speaking of fashion, over the last 20 years, Ann Taylor and Loft have been helping to advance the Breast Cancer Research Foundation's mission to prevent and cure breast cancer by advancing the world's most promising research by raising more than $62 million, you all, to fund life-saving breast cancer research. Here's more on the Sisterhood of Strength campaign.
Well, I'm so excited to be here today to kick off our Sisterhood of Strength campaign in support of BCRF, Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Sisterhood of Strength campaign is really an important initiative for us in support of BCRF. And part of the campaign this year, we brought in 20 thrivers to New York City and spent a day with them where we talked about their journey of living with breast cancer. And the point here is that these 20 women are thrivers today because of breast cancer research. By bringing together our amazing brands, Ann Taylor, Loft, White House Black Market, Chico, Soma, Talbot's, Lane Bryant, 45,000 associates and 20 million customers, we believe that we can reach the goal of $10 million. Ann Taylor and Loft started their partnership with BCRF 20 years ago and has raised over $62 million towards BCRF. And the funding really goes towards breakthrough scientists that are out there researching how to improve either the cure for breast cancer or the eradication of breast cancer. There are several ways that you can get involved, but most importantly, head to one of our stores. We've got 3,000 stores across the country, and all of our associates are ready to welcome you and talk about how you can support the cause. Most importantly, you can buy a CARES card, which is a card that allows you to get a discount towards your purchase, and we donate the money directly to BCRF. We also have Shop for a Cause parties. We've got Pink Day. We also have products that we are selling where the net proceeds will go directly to BCRF. So there are many ways for you to support the cause. Go online to bcrf.org or knitwellgroup.com and inform yourself on how you can support the Sisterhood of Strength campaign.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own and can cause serious issues. Call now for fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, including Medicare. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call now and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule an appointment today.
After spending so much time on the road, home means everything to me. Ken has your home covered no matter where you are. They let you customize your insurance to fit your needs, and they make it ridiculously easy. Get this peace of mind for yourself. Go to Ken.com for a quick quote now. Oh yeah, you can save hundreds. Affordable coverage, quick and simple quotes, personalized policies. Ken has you covered. Get your quick quote today at Ken.com.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA. America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
Modern Family presents Philosophy.
I've always said that if my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, then I've succeeded as a dad.
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on CW39 Houston.
Time now, 9:25. We're at that halfway mark, and hold on to your hats because Pasadena will be having their annual livestock show and rodeo. They're going to be coming on to the show to talk about what you can look forward to this year. And believe me, thanks producer Bree, you don't want to miss it. And do you ever ask yourself, what am I going to do next in life? I know I do. Well, author Pamela Lamb can help you figure it out. She has a new book titled Do the Next Thing and is joining us live in studio. And as we've seen some of the best fashion looks on and off the runway this New York Fashion Week and beyond, we can't help but notice that this is the year of the hair. So we're going to be joined by a celeb stylist to share some insider tricks to perfect those locks at home. I cannot wait. Stay tuned. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
I'm Commissioner Sid Miller with the Texas Department of Agriculture. Agriculture has been the glue that's held Texas together.
When we heard about the Farm Fresh initiative, we thought, what better idea to put this on kids' plates every day.
Texas kids get to eat homegrown meals, and it benefits the economy of local farmers and ranchers.
Farm Fresh to Table, we're doing it.
Support a homegrown and healthy Texas.
At Village Medical, your doctor works with a whole team to coordinate your care. That includes working with your specialists and even your pharmacists to help manage your prescriptions. It sounds different because it is. Village Medical, the new way to well.
Hi, we're house buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-510-3100.
That's 510-3100.
A rich blend of Puerto Rican and Cuban elements, salsa has grown into a global phenomenon since its modest origins in 1970s New York City, where it was shaped by Latin American immigrants. Today, salsa has become famous in international competitions and dance floors worldwide. Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with a look at the diversity and wonder of this vibrant community all month long.
Brought to you by the College of Healthcare Professions.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms to Go. Pick from beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it, your home fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,000, dining rooms under $1,000, bedrooms under $1,000. So many stylish options, each under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month, interest-free for 42 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now at Rooms to Go.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. When disaster strikes, call Terry Bryant. All too often, a catastrophic event happens and innocent people are hurt and killed. Refinery explosions, train crashes, construction accidents, offshore rig disasters. When it matters most, call board-certified lawyer and former judge Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
Judy Justice, today at 3 and 3:30 on CW39 Houston.
It's nearly 9:30. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. And can I get a yeehaw? The city of Pasadena will be having their 75th annual Fair and rodeos starting tomorrow. And here with us to talk more is the very handsome cowboy, I must say, Jim Dutton, first Vice President of Pasadena Livestock Show and Rodeo. Thanks for waking up with us.
I appreciate it.
And thank you for bringing all of this. This belt buckle, it really means something. Tell me about it.
Well, that is our 75th anniversary buckle. We started in 1949, and it was really just started by a group of businessmen so we wouldn't get annexed by the city of Houston.
No way!
Yeah.
I love that. How long have you been involved?
About 16 years.
What does it mean to you to be involved, and how has it lasted so long? 75 years.
Well, it's lasted so long because it's a community effort. I mean, we're teaching the kids today to be better adults tomorrow. These kids who are in FFA, they know to get up in the morning, they know they got to take care of that animal, and all these things that really make for a great workforce in the future.
That is such a good point. I have a little one, and I want her to get involved, and I love what you said about that. Now, does this only support Pasadena, or does it go beyond?
Oh, well beyond. I mean, we do Deer Park, LaPorte, Clear Creek school districts. I mean, we've got a lot of different areas. And we're trying to expand. That's one of the reasons we're actually in the process of a capital campaign fund to build a new ag barn. We're going to build a 60,000 square foot ag barn to bring in more school districts.
That's incredible. That's what I love, and I think gets lost. It's about these kids.
It is.
And I absolutely love that. But I also love good food, entertainment. Tell us all we can expect over the coming weeks.
Well, obviously, the food is always amazing when you go to rodeos, and we got the carnival, the entertainment after the rodeo. We've got a great lineup. We start with Wade Bowen on Friday night, tomorrow night. Aaron Watson on Saturday. Deperanda is on Sunday.
Oh my God.
Matinee show then. Monday nights are pink night for cancer awareness, and you can get in for $10 that night.
That's it?
That's it. So whether it's a large family or not, I mean, it's a bargain night.
Thank you for making it affordable for families, too.
Absolutely.
I know I appreciate that, and a lot of people do. So tell everybody where it is and where we can get tickets.
It's in Pasadena, obviously, at the corner of Red Bluff and Fairmont. Just go to PasadenaRodeo.com. You'll see the complete lineup.
And I'm so excited. You guys, it kicks off tomorrow. So you definitely want to get your tickets.
Oh,
and please,
absolutely.
Will you come back? I really enjoyed having you on.
It would be a pleasure.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And of course, we'll have all of this information over on our website as well, CW39.com. And you guys know I love to celebrate. And an Ohio family is celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month through bringing authentic Hispanic dishes from Argentina, Puerto Rico, and many more to the city of Dayton. Caroline Moore spoke with West Carlton's El Mason about how they're honoring Hispanic heritage.
Fantastic. Very flavorful. Very good. I enjoyed every piece.
Nothing says family more than recipes handed down generation to generation, especially when dishes give you a taste of home.
Anybody can say we make arroz con pollo, rice with chicken, but it's how your grandmother made it. There's pride behind every family of how they do it.
One of Miami Valley's most famous families, the Castros, have owned West Carrollton's El Mason since 1978. Over the decades, Herman Castro has carefully orchestrated El Mason's authentic Hispanic dishes with true taste of Argentina, Chile, Puerto Rico, and many more.
And then I have to tell them, no, our food is very flavorful. It has a lot of good taste, but it's not spicy. We don't put any hot things in our food.
Herman and Gloria had the incredible honor of being Hispanic Heritage Grand Marshals in 2023. So this year in 24, they're doing what they've done best for over 70 years, simply dancing in the rain.
We learn how to dance in the rain. Even if it's raining, let's have fun. So that's one of the things that can make us successful and make us proud of what we are.
So dance in the rain, remember where you're from, but most importantly, honor your family's heritage by cooking one dish at a time.
Be proud of your own roots. It doesn't matter if it's African, if it's German, if it's Asian, and the Hispanic Heritage Month just sees us in a different light. It shows our versatility in language, culture, music, food, art. It's so unique.
I'm so excited for our next guest. Do you ever ask yourself, what am I going to do next in life? I know I have. Well, author Pam Lamp can actually help you figure it out. She has a new book titled Do the Next Thing. I'm so excited to have you. Our mutual friend said you have to have Pam on your show, and here you are. Thank you for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you're a delight, and I was looking just at all of your photos and all the things that you do in your life. So tell us a little bit about this book.
Well, I wrote it. I lived in Houston, and my boys were getting older. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next in my life. I had been a stay-at-home mom and enjoyed every minute of that. And then we got the news that we were moving to Nashville for my husband's job. Moved to Nashville, not only did I not know what I was going to do next, but I didn't have any friends. And so I wrote the book because one day I sat and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I started doing one new thing every single day just to get out of the house and meet people and try to build a community for myself in Nashville. So that's what I did. And worked for me, so hopefully it can work for other people too.
So what are some of the things that you did?
You know, I did easy things, and of course when you move to a new area, everything is new.
Right.
But I found that I can still do new things every day. I went to different markets and coffee shops and drove different routes home from the grocery store and walked in different parks. And most of the things were little that anyone can do. I ordered a new coffee at Starbucks, bought a new ice cream flavor at the grocery store, made new recipes.
Oh my God, I actually really love this because I feel like we get kind of in a rut. My mom experienced this exact same thing. My dad was transferred, I was in college, and then when I moved here, we would go to new restaurants. So it kind of spices things up in your life.
Well, it does, and it was a gift for me, and I think all of us have been in some situation in our life where we could use a little bit of a spark, a divorce, retirement, moving, kids are grown and gone, the death of a partner.
Yeah.
Lots of different changes that we all go through.
Well, I know I want to get a copy of this book and get one for my mom, and you actually have signed copies available, so tell us about this.
I do. Blue Willow Bookshop, which is a gem here in Houston, has signed copies on the shelf, and I would love for people to support the independent bookstore and go in and pick up a copy. If you can't, there are some online also at Amazon.
I love this. Also, you have a podcast?
I
mean,
do.
You're very busy now doing a lot of things. Tell me about that.
Well, that came about, I'm not sure I would have had the courage to start a podcast if I hadn't been doing new things and gaining some confidence, but it's called Who I Met Today, and I interview people who do things that I'd like to learn about.
Jeez, you're really
and share.
incredible. I just love you and your
it's
spirit.
fun. It's fun.
And I don't know about you all at home, but I'm motivated to go do something. If there's one thing that you would love to do, what would it be?
Well, this is a pretty big thing today.
Oh, well, I'm very honored.
Being on live television. What would I like to do? That's a great question. I suppose I'd love to travel to places that I haven't traveled to. I'd love to meet some people that I haven't had the opportunity to meet. You know, some famous people in Nashville would be fun. Yes. Or in Houston, for that matter.
Well, it's so great to welcome you home. I mean, what does it mean to you to know that this beloved bookstore, your community now, is selling your book?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I've been here all week, and it's just been wonderful to reconnect with people and see a much different Houston than when I left. I'm a little homesick, I have to say.
Are you? Well, you always have a place here, and you're always welcome on my show. So I'm so thankful that we were connected, and thank you for sharing this.
Thank you so much for having me.
Again, tell everybody, Do the Next New Thing, available on Amazon, or go to the bookshop.
At Blue Willow Bookshop.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very
having
much,
you on.
Maggie.
And stay tuned, we are going to do more Houston Happens after the break.
Hey, it's Karamo. You're watching Houston Happens. Coming up at 10, join me as we get deep into drama right here on CW39 Houston.
If you can't work due to a physical or psychological problem, you can apply for Social Security disability benefits. But it's not so easy. Most people get denied and simply give up. I'm Victor McCrease, a Texas board-certified attorney. If you are denied, there are 4 rules: appeal, 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 and appeal. Don't give up. Call me now. Yo hablo español.
Call Victor McCrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
Welcome back, and this is the year of the hair. Models and celebrities have been making statements with their hairstyles, which tells us this season will be more hair focused than ever. Hair for it. Celebrity hairstylist Cesar De Leon Ramirez is here to share a few insider tricks on how to perfect these looks at home. Welcome, Cesar.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I've been in the industry for 27 years now as a celebrity hairstylist. I've been blessed to work with some amazing clients like Ciara, Beyonce, J-Lo, Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande. I actually just got off tour with Karol G, who I've been touring with for the past 4 years. I've also been working with one of my favorite beauty brands in the industry, Topic, for the past 3 years as an ambassador. So Topic is an amazing product that I've loved and I've used throughout my career for many years. I've always said that it's my secret weapon. I've kept it in my kit and pulled it out whenever I needed to really perfect any of my styles. It's a keratin fiber, and it's perfect for creating that snatch look. And Topics just actually released a new product called Fill Me In, and it's quickly become my new favorite product. It comes in a 3-in-1 mascara applicator with a doe tip. Again, it's a keratin fiber mixed with argan oil, so it comes in a really creamy consistency formula that's super easy to use, so anyone can use this product. The way that I like to use it is that I take my doe tip, put a little bit of product on there, and then I find wherever I really want to perfect that hairline, if I see you know, a little spot that's a little sparse, or if I see a little spot that has missing hair, that's where I dab on the product with the doe tip, and then I take the mascara wand and I brush it through just to blend it in, and you immediately see results. So it's instant perfection that you don't have to worry about, because it's not going to move on you. It's going to last all day. And what's really great about this product is that it's super easy to just throw in your bag and take it on the go with you. So Fill Me In comes in 4 different colors. It comes in black, dark brown, medium brown, and blonde. So it's really universal and can work on anyone. Even if you have curly hair or straight hair, it's perfect for anyone. So you can go on Amazon, order your Topic, you can go to CVS, you can go to Target, or even Ulta Beauty. And online, you can go to Topic.com and order your product as well.
Well, thank you, Caesar, for filling us in. And with the changing of the season comes the changing of your skin routines. And with all of those costly skincare products on your shelves, you may find yourself lost in the beauty aisles. Karen Fursel is standing by with some of the best skincare products at the best prices, I should say, in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hi, I'm Karen Fursel with bestreviews.com. Be sure to take out your phone and scan that QR code right now. We have some great beauty deals, so get ready to scan, shop, and save. The first product we're going to talk about is a kojic acid dark spot removal soap. I just turned 49 and I struggle with dark spots on my face and throughout my body. This soap is perfect. It's going to infuse some vitamin C. It's going to give you some retinol. It's going to enhance your collagen, and you're going to see those dark spots go away. The next product is Supergoop. Supergoop is a very popular brand, so you're definitely going to want to scan and save right now. They are the gold standard when it comes to sunscreen and skincare, and this is their newest product. It's called the Unseen Sunscreen, and it is a 40 SPF, so it gives great protection, but also it goes on completely clear, so no more of that white, messy stuff that on your skin or on your kids. And it has no fragrance, so it is wonderful. You're going to put it on right before you put on your makeup. And our final product is called Solar Wave, and it's amazing because it's utilizing the trend right now with red light therapy. You're going to see this all over the celebrity magazines and on the red carpet. I use it every night. You are going to get glowing skin in literally 2 weeks for like 3 minutes a night. And so what you're going to do is you're going to use this wand, and it's going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to get rid of puffiness, and it's going to give you that beautiful glow that every woman wants. It's super easy to use. It also has a travel case. You can bring it on vacation. It's a complete no-brainer. So let's take a look at all three products. Get out your phone, scan that QR code, unlock these deals because they are great savings. Just get ready to scan, shop, and save.
I want that soap. So here's the thing. If you want this special promotion like I do, you can always go to our website, CW39.com. We have a marketplace tab designated for your full and easy access. I love Best Reviews. I love epic discounts, and that we're incorporating this, Ito, because they really are amazing products. I've tried some of them.
Really? I want to try that lotion.
Yeah.
Because I kind
Supergoop?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a woman of advancing age.
No, you're not advancing.
Well, no, on my legs, because I'm really bad at putting lotion on my legs, so I'm starting to get crepey skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, also because
you're not that old. Crepey skin's like when you're really older. Really advanced.
I was a lifeguard for sophomore, junior, high school for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I didn't exactly take very good care of my skin back then.
Did anybody? I mean, I went back in the day to a tanning bed. I mean, that's just what you did, you know, before prom. It's just what you did. So I was that girl. Not anymore. I'll spray tan. So if ever you see me discolored, I'm sorry. It's because the spray tan's washing off. Sometimes I'll go and then May will like splash me and I'm like, no. No, did I tell you what happened last week?
No, what happened?
So I had that big thing at the, sorry Bree, I know we may not get to weather, but I had that big conference I had to speak at. So I got a glow up, literally, got a spray tan. I'm rocking May and I'm like, something smells, honey, I brushed your teeth, like something doesn't smell right. Poor baby had gotten so sick and on my spray tan. Yeah, she's never gotten sick to her tummy like that, ever. Of course, the night before I had to be at the Galveston Women's Conference and I had gotten a spray tan. Of course.
Did you wind up wearing long sleeves? I don't remember.
No, it ended up kind of blending in, okay? Poor little thing. And then I was up all night because I was so worried that she was going to be sick and I had to go.
I know, and that's so hard because you also want to stay in like the bed with them. So when my kids were sick, like I slept on the floor and like just check their temperature, check their breathing.
No, you're just paranoid. Even if they were okay. She ended up being okay. I think it was just like a little reflex or something.
And the doctors, they're like super nice about it, but they're like, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You don't have
Luckily, my pediatrician never shames me because I'm a first-time mom.
We have the same pediatrician pediatrician.
I know, and I love it.
I know.
Love
They're
it.
amazing.
Dr. Jung's amazing. All right, so what's not amazing, I told you allergies in this forecast.
I know. Okay, so sorry about the allergies. That's not on me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have this slide here, but it looks like tree and weed are at heavy right now, and then mold and grass are at medium.
I'm allergic to all of those.
So yeah, no break for Maggie. Whoops.
Take the medicine.
I know, that's all we can do, but we really can't really do much about the heat except for stay indoors. So here's a look at our day planner for today. Our normal high is 90 degrees, but notice by 4 p.m. we'll be right around 97. And just so y'all know, this 97 is actually the high, record high that we had in 1995. So today we could tie that record. And then overnight, not much relief, even at 8 p.m. still in the upper 80s. Let me go ahead and switch over to dew points because you'll see very humid here the next several hours. This afternoon we get down to humid, but you know, still is going to wreck the hair. And then later on tonight, the dew points do go up into that very uncomfortable range. Now let's take a look at our feels like temperatures. This is what I really want to focus on, Maggie, because, you know, even though we are going to see possibly a record being tied today, this is what really concerns me. So everybody, please make sure that you don't leave anything in the car that is precious, like a child or a pet, because it's going to get very hot in those cars. By noon, 100 degrees is what is going to be feeling like. 106 by 3 p.m. We could even get to 107 by later on this afternoon. And then again, no relief. Look at this, 104 at 6 p.m., upper 90s at 8 p.m. and still hanging on to those 90s at 9 p.m., Maggie. So it is going to be very, very warm. And it's because we have this area of high pressure just sitting on top of us right now. And it's not budging, Maggie. We have a low on the eastern seaboard. We have a low in the southwest. And that is just going to continue to sandwich this high. We could see an isolated sea breeze shower just like yesterday sneak in under that. But the biggest story here is going to be the heat. Look at this. We are under major to extreme in some areas of Harris County for today. Now tomorrow we continue to see our heat risk from moderate to extreme. But finally on Saturday we do drop down to minor to moderate, but it's still going to be very warm. Meanwhile, okay, don't get too excited about this. We have a weak cold front coming in for the middle of next week.
What?
Yes, but notice I said weak.
I don't care. It's something.
Well, what it's going to do is just going to bring our temperatures to where they should be for this time of year anyways.
Okay. Wow.
So do we consider that a win?
Sure. You know what else is a win?
What?
Cheeseburgers. And yesterday, fun fact, I kind of missed it, National Cheeseburger Day it was, and Habit Burger and Grill is doing something quite literally out of this world to celebrate. Check it out.
In celebration of National Cheeseburger Day and with the double char burger recently ranked #1 by USA Today's 10 Best, Habit Burger and Grill has taken their iconic burger to new heights, literally.
When the double char ranked #1 on USA Today's 10 Best, we had to ask ourselves, what would a #1 burger do to celebrate National Cheeseburger Day? And it quickly became apparent we had to do something out of the ordinary. In fact, we had to do something out of this world. So today, in the middle of the California desert, we are preparing to send the double char into the stratosphere. We are going to get to space. And we're going to be able to proudly say that our burger is the burger other burgers look up to.
Under the hot California desert sun, the team got to work in one of their iconic food trucks to create the perfect fresh from the flame double char that would be launched into space. Then liftoff. The double char took a victory lap high above the Earth's atmosphere. Captured against the stark blackness of space, the double char reigned high above its burger rivals. And yep, cementing itself as the burger other burgers look up to.
The double char's 20-mile journey into space is going to be monitored by a whole host of advanced tracking systems, including GPS, temperature sensors, and pressure sensors.
They say the entire journey took about 2 hours and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 30 to ascend, and another hour to return. And while you can't taste this space-exploring double char, Habit Burger and Grill is inviting you to enjoy their delicious burgers right here on Earth. Find one near you at habitburger.com.
I'm Commissioner Sid Miller with the Texas Department of Agriculture. Agriculture has been the glue that's held Texas together.
When we heard about the Farm Fresh initiative, we thought, what better idea to put this on kids' plates every day.
Texas kids get to eat homegrown meals, and it benefits the economy of local farmers and ranchers.
Farm Fresh to Table, we're doing it.
Support a homegrown and healthy Texas.
News Nation tomorrow. Best-selling author Bill O'Reilly spotlights America's chief executives, ranking the best to the worst.
And I'd go back and slap him.
And Bill's greatest of all time, confronting the presidents. Tomorrow at 9, 8 Central on News Nation.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own and can cause serious issues. Call now for fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, including Medicare. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call now and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule an appointment today.
And that's a wrap. Have a great rest of your day. See you back here tomorrow morning for more Houston Happens.